Welcome to Winston-Salem Preparatory Academy here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here, and it's going to be heating up more as the Phoenix of Winston-Salem Prep are going to be taking on the Lions of Faith Assembly Christian Academy. I'm Chase Vaden alongside James Blackburn. We're excited here for our next matchup here at the Hoopsies Invitational. James, what do we have to look forward to here in this game?
Well, we're looking forward to seeing Winston-Salem Prep, who's fresh off the Frank Spencer Championship, and this is their home court. So they've got a couple players that are really interesting to watch. One of them's already a Division I commit, the other one's already getting Division I offers. I don't know much about Faith Assembly Christian, but they didn't come up here all the way this way to lose. So they've got some high flyers. I was watching them warm ups, and this one should be an exciting game. Hopefully they let them play a little bit more than the last game.
Yeah, we're hopeful for that. Hopefully there's going to be some smooth play. If you missed it, our last matchup was a great one. The Dudley Panthers just came up short to the Walkertown Wolfpack. A tremendous performance by the sophomore Jalen Colm. But what is going to be good is this matchup is about to begin here on Netcast Sports. So turn off the NFL game. It's time to focus on something real that's going on. The NFL's fake anyway. It's time for some tremendous North Carolina high school basketball action. This one between, as we've mentioned, Winston-Salem Prep and Faith Assembly Christian. Faith Assembly coming into this one, taking the place of Vance High School out of Charlotte. They couldn't make the trip because of all the snow that came blistering through over the last few days.
Yeah, what they're doing here, they're actually doing starting lineups this game. Chase, so I caught those five. We've got Malik Willis, Marvin Reed Jr., Patrick Harrington, Jalen Randall, and Jariah Lewis for Faith Assembly. And here for Winston-Salem Prep, we have number 1, Chaz Gwynn, number 5, Davian Williamson, who's a ETSU commit. We'll talk about that soon. Justin Goodlow, number 10, number 11, Zach Austin, and number 21 will be KJ Watson. Big man in the middle, captain, 6'4", senior. So this game's got more upperclassmen in it too. Last game we had a lot of guys that were sophomores, juniors, different guys like that playing. But in this one we've got a lot of juniors and seniors. So maybe we'll see some smarter play on both ends. Not as many turnovers, better shots, and
a lot of guys
should be a
probably
good one.
Playing well together as well.
Yeah. Winston-Salem State right off the get-go, I see they have a size advantage, but we'll see how that works.
Tip goes to Faith Assembly.
Nice pass up ahead immediately. Oh, wow.
Another big block. That one from Zach Austin. And
he's got multiple D1 commits already. Chase, so there's a reason right there. You see some of the quick getting off the floor very quickly. He's got some length to him too, so we'll see if Faith Christian's going to be able to get a lot of easy shots with him controlling the paint.
Malik Willis drove that one, lost it. That one's tapped away. Coming out of the scramble is number 5, Davian Williamson, and the first slam of the ball game. That one goes down for number 1, Chaz Gwynn, the 6'1" junior.
It's funny, I actually coached his brother, Krishawn Gwynn, years ago at East Forsyth High School. And Gwynn has the first 4 points, 4 quick ones, and Prep's going to look to speed this game up. So we'll see how United Faith Assembly, handles that. Great pass.
And another block. That's the second block as it almost took out some of our equipment.
We might need to put a spotter over here protecting our computers. My goodness, he said, I'm sending that one to, he sent that one into tomorrow.
That was a big time block.
It was. If you're going to go up inside this game, you better dunk it because 11 is there. He's already created his own block party. Nice pump fake. Good pump fake. That's a great job. I was just about to say you can pump fake shot blockers, and he did not only 1, but he did 2. Got both guys to jump.
The foul there's going to go against Zach Austin, number 11. Came down on top of the ball, but came down with a little bit of body as well. as the first free throw is off for number 22, Jalen Randall, the junior forward for Faith Assembly. Goes 0 for 2 that trip, and a nice tap in. Great play there from Jariah Lewis.
I like the looks of Lewis. He's a workhorse, Chase. I mean, early in this ball game, I could already see that. There's a nice rebound.
Great boxing out, using his body. Great positioning. Nice play there. Great drive for number 22, Jalen Randall. He got those 2 points after the 2 missed free throws. Williamson swings it around back to number 10. That's Justice Goodlow. That one is good and low, but that wasn't Goodlow. That was KJ Watson on the bucket.
And Lewis showing some versatility, rebound the ball, able to handle it.
Nice behind the back dribble, couldn't get the lay in. Coming away with it is Justice Goodlow. Kicks it to the corner. Gwynn.
That's what he could do though, is he could shoot it. So
rebounded by Faith Assembly. That's Patrick Carrington. He drives in, goes up. They call that one a charge. Good play there for KJ Watson to get position.
He knew he was going to get the charge there the whole play. So. See, this is the first time we've seen a half-court possession. It seems like the whole game is facing a 2-3 zone. Seeing a lot of zone tonight. Not seeing much man-to-man.
It's not too common in high school not to be ran well anyway. But in that one, big 3 knocked down from Davian Williamson once again, making a name for himself. The ETSU commit, Eastern Tennessee State.
Prep's in a man, so they're in a run and jump right now.
That one ripped away by Gwynn. He goes up. Nice alley-oop and slammed home by number 11, Zach Alston, in a timeout. It's going to be called by Faith Assembly Christian. Marvin Reed, the head coach, says, I've had enough of that. Let's take a timeout and talk it over. 5:23 left here in the first. 11-4 is your score. Winston-Salem Prep on top.
We've got our first SLD of the game. Shack-like dunk right there. 2 hands swung on the rim there, Chase.
Got to be careful. Some of these high school referees will be quick on the whistle if you do anything extra off the rim. Not that I have a problem with it, but just some referees will, like to toot their own horn. But if there's nothing too extracurricular, no trash talk, let them have fun. By the way, if I got that high up off the floor, I'd probably be scared to come down. I'm a short little fella. That's way up there.
It is up there, so.
That's why I'm sitting here and I'm not over there, out there with them.
Prep shows some pressure, and then great catch right there. Great hands on the big
nice
fella.
Jump off there from Willis. Ball still up in the air, ripped down, and
good battle right there
the bucket is
Faith.
Randall.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and knock on this wooded table, but knock on wood, there has not been a lot of fouls here in the first 4 minutes. There was about 10 fouls called.
Why'd you have to say
I knocked on wood, man. I knocked on wood. But if they foul here, I'll know I made a mistake.
Big rebound there.
Oh, no.
And what happened there is a foul call. It's going to send KJ Watson, the senior captain, to the line.
Yeah. Well, he did foul him on that possession, so.
He wasn't a cheap one. He got his money's worth. And the first one's off for Watson.
Not seeing a lot of free throws like last game, but
both
these teams are a good battle, though. A lot of athletes on the floor for both teams. They'd love to trap those corners. Faith's doing a good job, though. I'm not turning it over off of it. Good rebound by Gwynn. Look up, look up, look up.
Yeah, the man.
Too late, too late. Oh, nice stop and go.
Willis, great job there. Lost it.
Great stop and go. Just got it taken, though.
Good luck.
Got to keep that ball in front of you. Put it right behind his head. Got it taken. Oh, one more. He hit it, but he had one more in the corner. But that was Austin with the 3.
Confident stroke from the big man, the 6'6" junior.
Oh, nice pass.
That 3 ball had a knuckleball. No spin on that whatsoever. No good for Faith Assembly. Wow, what a play there.
How as Williams said, he's, like we said earlier, he's committed to East Tennessee State. Shown a lot of good handles and just going right up through the defense.
That one doesn't rattle home for Williamson.
6'2" senior, list him as 165. He's got really long arms. Changes speeds, could get to the lane. Good pass. This team really, you know what I like about Faith? They missed a couple of easy ones early, but you know they're making the extra pass, Chase. There's a nice pass right there. Oh,
that one rejected.
A big rejection by Jariah. Lewis said, look, I don't care if you're the home team. This isn't going to happen on my watch today. Not in your house.
And another 3. Big transition there as that one's knocked down by Jalen Randall.
Man, he said, look, we're down 8, but we're not out of it. This game's still early, and we're here to play. Great kick-out pass.
Can't leave that man open. Didn't make him pay that time, and it's going to go over to Faith Assembly.
But you know what you're seeing? What I like early on is both teams are moving the ball a lot better than that first game we saw today.
They're not pushing, not taking quick shots.
They're
playing well as a unit. Both teams really are.
They're getting open shots is the key. There's been a couple of forces, but not many. There's one right there. Whoa! He said, man, you better.
But he knew he could knock it down big time there for number 12, Derek Williams.
And there's Gwynn at the other end.
I'm all right with a shootout. I'd rather have a shootout than a free throw shootout.
I would much rather have that, yes. Oh, wow.
Nice dribbling, lost it on his trip to the basket. They look to reset.
Yeah, number 12 right now looks to be their lead guard, Derek Williams. He's showed a lot of poise. They've got some good guards, though. Number 1 right now with the ball. He's their captain, Willis. Tough shot, though. Forced that one. He should have passed it. You can't take bad shots against prep because what they'll do is they'll get out and they'll do that right there.
Williamson is very good at drawing the fouls on attack, much like Jalen Cone was in our last matchup. Good slicer, and that's exactly what East Tennessee loved about him.
What we got to watch here is we got to watch the fouls with Lewis. I believe they called that one on number 24, and we've already seen it. He could protect the rim. So as we see, Charlotte Independence just made their way into the gym. They will be taking on R.J. Reynolds in our nightcap, I guess you would say.
I believe Brandon Blankney's going to be on the call with you on that one.
He will be.
You guys can say so long farewell to me after this game. You know, I'll probably stick around and watch that matchup. Reynolds has a very good ball club, has improved over the last few years. Trying to get back to the glory days where old Coach Howard West ran that school, and that school pretty much ran the city and the state there for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, they did.
It's always big time when a team from Charlotte enters an event here. You see some PSB Select.
Oh wow, and Gwen just knocked out another 3 right there. And then they turned it over. You can't do that against this team.
That went off the hands of Harrington.
You got it. It's a tough take right there.
Harrington gets it back. Had to force his way back out. Williamson comes away with it.
Gwynn's getting a lot of easy ones. Gwynn's got an unofficial count of 14 in this game. Actually, I would say at least 14. Maybe has 60. Wow, the handle's shown off there and the kick out. That's good offense right there. It's just a simple drive and kick, but First Assembly just can't cash in.
Free ball again. That one's knocked down by number 3. That's Corey Rutherford, the 6'4" senior for the Phoenix. Slipping on that one, a walk's going to be called as the ball rattles on over our way.
I was about to say, are we at a media timeout with that horn? But we haven't gotten to that point yet where we've got media timeouts here on Netcast Sports.
We'd love one, but, we always like to stay in the action.
Yeah, I'm glad we don't have any, honestly. I'm telling you, if high school basketball has any advantages over the other levels, it's not having media timeouts. So Gwen controls the ball here. Big ball screen set. Man, that's a tough shot. My goodness.
That's probably one of the only forced shots we've seen from the Phoenix.
One of the few, for sure. He's been watching Steph Curry play too much with that one.
Bringing it up for the Lions.
Oh, wow.
Derek Williams, he glides right to the bucket.
I like that kid, Chase. He's not showing any fear, and he's, they're pressuring him, and he's okay with it. But as we go into the second quarter, that was a quick one. Prep's about they've doubled up Faith Assembly. So we'll go into a break.
Welcome back here to Winston-Salem Preparatory Academy as Winston-Salem Prep is taking on Faith Assembly Christian. The team in black, that one swiped away. It's going to go back to Winston-Salem Prep as the Phoenix are on top 29-14 as we start the second quarter.
But head coach Marvin Reed for Faith Assembly, I give him a lot of credit, Chase, because he's got these guys ready. I mean, they're not backing down. They're just missing some easy shots, and they've passed the ball well. He's got some good guards. He's got a good big man. Prep's just so athletic, and they make you pay every time you turn it over against them.
Athletic, they are the home team, and it can be pretty intimidating when you look across the building and you see all these state title championships hanging up.
They've won multiple state titles. I don't like that call right there. I mean, he fouled him, but it's like, come on. I mean, he got the rebound. Let's not just
run with it. Yep.
Yeah.
Rutherford inbounds to Williamson.
As Williamson looks over to Coach Gould for the play calls. Now Faith is showing man. There's the ball screen. And, man, that's an easy play call when you got a guy like Williamson who can just take it off the ball screen and attack and slice and dice his way to the middle.
The thing was, the ball screen was about 10 feet away from the three-point line.
Yeah.
And he's had a lot of work to do after that. Everett almost lost it there. Foot was on the line. Referee in front of me, he probably heard me say that. And he called, he blew the whistle, and it's going to stay on this end.
With the peanut man just went by. I was about to buy something for him.
I need a little snack, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to see if he'd stop. Wonder what kind of deals. Hopefully they ain't charging any kind of Carolina Panther type deals. I was at that stadium a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, they
got to watch the Belk Bowl. That was one heck of a ball game.
Oh, yes, I heard about that. Wake Forest got a good win against Texas A&M. There's the ball screen set. Nice hesitation. Little flip pass in the middle. And see, last game that would have been a foul. So I'm glad they're letting them play.
And a completely different crew here on this ball game. I've seen this crew work together many, many times. They call some independent games and some of the public school matchups as well.
Faith staying in the man-to-man. Here comes the ball screen. There's the switch. Oh, the big man comes out. That's Lewis. That's his second. Oh, let him go. That's his second block of the game, Chase, and he got a block there on the D1 commit.
I say you don't give him the travel there at all, even though it may have technically been one. He had it swiped away. He bobbled. If we're going to talk football rules, he didn't have complete possession of the catch. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm not bitter or anything. James caught it, but nonetheless, Winston-Salem Prep's got it, kicks to the side, and another three is going to be buried. This time, Jalen Crawley knocks it down for the Phoenix.
That was good ball movement right there. Nice little cross-court pass, found the open man. Just got caught in the air.
Got lucky, didn't throw it too aggressively out. Swings it over Willis. Foot looked like it was on line.
Tough shot.
Three. No good.
But then he gets back in the play, and
the first shot was no good. They're going to actually call jump ball there.
Wow, that's an unusual call.
And it's going to go to Faith Assembly, the team in black.
You got to wonder how long Faith Assembly is going to stay in the man-to-man, because Williamson's been able to slice the dice his way off that screen roll, and you don't want to switch that. You've got to hard hedge it or trap it. You know, I'd almost go under the screen, because we haven't seen him take a three. I mean, he's been a guy that's been attacking the rim. And, I mean, I haven't seen him play before, but I want to see, can he hit a three off the ball screen? So I'm going under that.
Right.
And I'm not letting him get to the paint. So
try and make him force it, see if he can do it.
You got to make some adjustments, though, off that.
Free throw knocked down by Derek Williams.
So I haven't seen Reynolds make their way into the gym yet, but
see, they don't have a far trip. Charlotte tried to make sure they had to get through the traffic. Reynolds right around the corner from here.
There's always traffic from Charlotte, so
they always want to build something on those roads. Always got to do some kind of construction. It's never fun going down 52 or 77.
No. That was a great possession there by Prep. You saw him inbound the ball. They made one pass. He didn't dribble. He threw the next pass, didn't dribble, threw the next pass, took two dribbles to the rim, and now we're back to the line. So I know they work on that in practice. We have a drill where you throw the ball in, and it's actually a skill. I mean, it looks easy after you work on it, but it's not as easy as it looks. Teach guys to throw the ball up court without dribbling. The ball moves faster than the ball moves faster in the air than on the ground. So now we've got all the starters looks like coming back in. We got 5 in, 5 out for Prep, and that's could be just looking at the bench right now for Faith, and they don't have as many bodies. So we mentioned that last game, depth, and this might be an issue, especially in an up-and-down game. You're talking about guys getting tired, and now without the fouls being called, you're not having as many stoppages.
And that's a big thing that Winston-Salem Prep has. They are a 1A school, but they have the depth of a 4A school. It really comes into play, especially deep into the season and postseason play. They have a lot of people they can rely on.
Good defense there by Goodlow. Just didn't go for the fakes. It just stayed in front of the ball.
That shot up, no good. Hauled down by number 11, Zach Austin. Goodlow's going to pull, and that one falls. That tough short jumper, we talked about it last game. Jalen Coleman was working on that at halftime. It's one of those shots where, oh, I'm close, I can make it, but it's just one of those shots that are actually tougher to make.
Yeah. Nice little floater there by Harrington off the mark, and Prep's controlling the boards.
And here come the Demons entering from a tunnel. The Demons of RJR coming into the building as that one falls for number 21, KJ Watson. Just under 4 minutes left here in the first half. 39-16 is your lead. The Phoenix on top of the Lions.
Nice footwork shown there by number 22. And look, they were moving the ball really well. That's too much one-on-one. That's back-to-back possessions where you got one guy over-dribbling the ball. And, yeah, sure, you could dribble, but, you know, Prep's not going to go for those fakes. They're going to stay in front of you, and, you know, you're just tiring yourself out. Got to make them work on defense.
3:28 left here in the first half. A 23-point lead.
Oh, gotta be careful there if you're Lewis not to pick up a foul. And there's another SLD of the game, Shack-like dunk for number 11, Zach Austin.
We talked about it.
Did they call him a tech?
Yep. Not a tech,
but
they're going to be a delay of game.
Okay. So
it's either a warning or a delay of game call against number 11. Looked like he smacked the ball away from everybody else. Just one of those things you don't need to do it. Referee just probably making sure he doesn't do it again.
No, for sure. Let's see what kind of set they can run this time. Number 12.
Tight defense all the way around from Prep. Even when you got a guy open, they close on that open man after he gets that pass.
No, they do. And their guards right now are dribbling the ball too much. That's a tough shot. That's a shot that you would shoot if you're at the end of the shot clock, but there's not one, so there's no reason to shoot that.
Gwen almost lost it there for a moment.
Shoo. Bad
Couldn't
miss.
haul it in, but finally coming away with it.
Look up, look up, look up. You got two guys.
Drove in, couldn't get it in off the glass, and Goodlow's going to come away with it. Cleaning up the mess there was KJ Watson. Adds 2 more points to his tally.
Prep's just dominated this game. I mean, both inside and outside. I mean, 43-16. I mean, this game was within hand, but the second quarter has just gotten away from Faith Assembly. Look at it. How many times have you seen that, Chase, in this game where they've just not been able to finish? I mean, they're getting the shots.
They find their way. They find that tiny little seam to the bucket. Just haven't gotten the friendly rolls all game. Faith Assembly's going to inbound. Once again, that's Derek Williams.
You wave the guy away.
Oh, nice move there. Couldn't finish the shot.
He created the space, but
there were 4 Phoenix down low waiting on the rebound, so they knew if he wasn't going to make that shot, they were probably coming away with the rebound. As Goodlow parts the Red Sea down the middle of the lane, and he finishes at the rim.
But you see, this is where that depth comes into play. So now you got all their starters sitting, at least most of them, and now you're going up against the backups are going up against the starters.
Nice back door.
It's a great pass.
Great bucket there from Derek Williams. Goodlow kicks to the corner. That 3-ball up, rattles out. That should be over the back call against number 20 for Prep. I don't have his number.
And I do not have his number either, so. Looks to be young. He's got some length on him, but that time he got caught reaching in. It's a quick shot for number 2, and not much rotation like you said last time, but it went in, and that's Marvin Reed Jr., captain of the team.
Goodlow finds the gap, tried to dump it off, and that's off just the fingertips of Aird.
Just miscommunication there. He thought he was going to stay and ended up cutting, so. Number 2 again, wow.
Long. Didn't hit anything.
That is not the shot. It was like they're going for a 2-for-1 there.
We've got 37 seconds remaining here in the first half. A 25-point lead for the Phoenix here on their home floor.
See if they hold for one shot. I doubt they do.
Lost it there for a moment, and Faith Assembly comes away with it. Nice spin move in.
Wow.
Great reverse. The best play I've seen from any player on Faith Assembly so far today, probably either team.
Yeah.
Derek Williams, nice spin move and reverse.
That kick could play. I don't know where his offers are, but he's got some colleges looking at him. You can be sure of that.
Good D there at the end of the half. 45-22 is your score as we enter the half. Winston-Salem Prep on top of Faith Assembly. We'll be right back here in just a few moments here on netcastsports.com. Welcome back to Winston-Salem Preparatory Academy. As I finish my nachos, I'm Chase Faden alongside James Blackburn as Winston-Salem Prep leads Faith Assembly Christian 45-23 as we enter the second half. James, both teams have been playing hard. Winston-Salem Prep just finds themselves on top. What's been the difference, you think, throughout the game?
Depth and athleticism, and you know, when Faith Assembly, they do a good job of moving the ball like we see on this possession, but when they don't, Prep just makes you pay. And literally every turnover, they've turned into points. Or any quick shot, they've turned into points. And they just started off so good.
Almost a one-handed alley-oop, doesn't fall, but the putback goes for number 21, that's KJ Watson.
Again, another paint, and then there's the turnover. They're going to score here in transition again.
That slam doesn't go.
Two dunks in a row that don't go. You don't see that every day. Wow.
It will stay on this end, however, with Winston-Salem Prep.
You don't see that a lot. You see the missed dunk, and then the follow-up dunk also misses.
They actually called a foul.
Oh, they did, yeah. Well, that was the third one, not on the first two.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, Faith didn't even go back to the locker room during the half. I don't know if that was because they didn't have a locker room or if the coach just said, oh, I don't care where I yell at him at. I guess I'm just going to yell at him here. And just letting them have it at the half when I walked by there to head to the concession stand. So they've got a ways to make up as they're down 26. The clock's running. There's the hard hedge. They're going to trap it. There's another turnover. So they come out. This is the third turnover already.
Nice.
And it leads to another foul and lay-in for Prep.
Nice dump off from Williamson. Wasn't greedy. And just going to put Zach Austin at the line for two shots.
And what I like about them, too, is, you know, even though they're athletic enough to make a play on their own, you know, a lot of these guys are. See a lot of high school players, they're like that, and they won't make the extra pass. This team will make the extra pass. They're going to play smart basketball, so. And that's why they're up 27 points. I mean, they're going to defend. They're like you're seeing right now. My goodness, I mean, I know I keep saying it, but you can't turn the ball over against this team. They're going to make you pay. And 27-point lead, I'd say that's making a pay.
That three doesn't go. That's going to be a bump foul called against number 5.
And number 12 is right there in it. Derek Williams, he's. I'm telling you, Faith's got a couple of players. No matter how bad they lose this game, if they do lose, Derek Williams, number 12 in black, him and Jariah Lewis, number 24 in black. Both of those guys, they've got a good future the rest of the season with those two players. Oh, wow. Tough is number 11. Austin goes all the way into the table underneath the basket.
Took a spill over here with our friends over at Game of Inches. podcast, I believe, out of High Point University.
Yes, that's what I was just told. Zach Austin, who's got a few D1 offers already, and 6'6" junior, so he's still got another year on the circuit this summer to hopefully pick up some more. Almost got his own rebound. Nobody picked up the shooter and blocked him out. Oh, wow. Wait, great stop and go. He hasn't hit that shot, but, man, he could create his own shot. I'll give him that. You can't leave him. You can't leave him open because he's on fire.
I was going to see if they were going to blow the whistle because it hit the bars above the rim. So,
you know what's funny is I remember him. This shows my age, and I remember him when he was about 8 years old, 8, 9 years old, coming in after practice. So he's grown a little bit since then. Now up to 6'1", 160 pounds.
Nice size guard. Here, junior, still got a year to grow for high school anyways.
There he is, the big fella, Jariah Lewis. He's been all over the boards this game on both ends. Really battles, plays hard, competes.
Definitely been the workhorse for Faith Assembly. You saw him right there. Before the shot even went up, he was finding the box out before anything happened.
Yeah, he was.
You love those players that do the small things and they do them well. Some of these, even some of the good players, they will just do the small thing. They won't even do the small things. You want those guys that will dig and do the details. All about details.
I agree. He does all that. Great job there by number 21. I believe that's 21. Or is that 11? No, number 11. That's Zach Austin. Staying straight up at the post. Did it get the foul call.
Nice rip away there from Malik Willis.
Quick hands. May only be 5'7", but he's a senior that's been on this team and knows how to get it done.
Tell you what, though, I've been checking out the Faith Assembly jerseys. Wow. Nice glide in there from Gwen. But looking at the Faith Assembly jerseys, I don't know if they can fit any more lions on those uniforms. They've got 2 on the back of the jersey, 1 up top and 1 giant mane surrounding the number. They've got 1 on the left chest. They've got 1 on the buttocks. And I think they've got 1 on the front side of the shorts as well. I'm not sure. They've got a lot of lions. In case you didn't know, they're the First Assembly Christian School Lions.
Yeah, I like the one on the back of the jersey is my favorite. As we see Willis at the free throw line. One of the few times that they've been at the free throw line this game. It's quiet. This crowd's actually been pretty quiet this game compared to last game, Chase.
Last game odd.
Last game was more exciting as we got to the fourth quarter, those who tuned in.
But still, it's odd the fact that it's a home team.
Yeah. And you got it. Somebody's, that's the second or third time Damian Williamson, ETSU commit, does a great job of turning the corner, whether it's off a ball screen or that time just a little simple pitch back, turning the corner and attacking the rim hard. You can't stop a guy once he gets down into the restricted area. You've got to stop him earlier. So we talked about that earlier. You got a hard hedge. You've got to do something, but he is relentless attacking the rim, which will really fit into ETSU's style pretty well, as they really like to get up and down.
As Willis kicks it over to the corner.
Oh, wow, that's a walk. Yep.
Travel called against the Lions. It's going to go back over to the Phoenix.
So he's got to pick up ball. The guy with the ball is most important. Good rebound by Lewis, and he's going to push it.
Look at him. Go coast to coast. Couldn't finish at the rim.
Another missed layup.
But still,
we've said that a lot today.
Work for the big man.
It's like we've seen a lot of good work from these guys, but they haven't been able to finish. And, man, there's Damian Williamson showing why he's a D1 player. That's got to be a foul. Wow. He ran right into his shoulder. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Another missed layup. That was a Steph Curry, or I'm sorry, a Stephon Marbury-like pass there.
Marbury, and I will say, Malik Willis, not the tallest man out on the floor, listed at 5'7". Just a tremendous job swinging it between two defenders. Ball went right, he went left.
What's bad about it is he doesn't get his assist. The guy missed the layup, gets his own rebound, and then the assist is blown. I think, Chase, if you make a pass and a guy catches the ball and he gets fouled and he makes one free throw, you should get credit for an assist. Nice job to stick with it there by Lewis. Gets the little tip in.
It's almost like in hockey. Hockey, you got two guys that get assists.
Well, and they have that in basketball. They call it the hockey assist. They just don't track it. But a lot of programs, especially at the next level, they'll track that stuff with their assistants. But they will at the next level. Look for a little back door here. So he's going to rub off of it. A little high-low. Nice play. Great play right there by Prep. They were patient. It was between Williamson, Rutherford, and Austin, and they set up the high-low beautifully.
Prep's going to bring in the big man, Darius Everett, try and size up Jariah Lewis, who's causing problems right now.
Good rebound.
Everett comes away with it. That looks like it's going to go off of Willis and stay on this end with the Phoenix.
Everett had it with two hands like you teach, but shown to be a little bit slippery and popped out. Got to look for the early help here. Got to send early help. Here comes the ball screen. Oh, he picked him.
Nice rip, and just couldn't finish again.
Another missed layup.
And that three's buried. Number 3, Corey Rutherford, the 6'4" senior from the near side corner.
You know, most of this game, Chase, the help has come from the strong side. Okay? And they're leaving shooters on the strong side open. And the help's not coming from the weak side much. That help's got to come early, not late, from the weak side, and leave your guy on the strong side so you can stop those just simple drive and kick threes. As Prep's going to sub out some of their starters. Good pass. That time he finishes it. Well, was that 25?
I believe it is 25.
I don't have a 25 on my roster. Good man-to-man full-court defense by McKenzie right there.
Nice vision there from Williams. Yes, Derek Williams to get the rip.
That was McKenzie that forced it by picking his man up full court. Let's see if Faith Assembly can make a little bit of a run while Prep guys their backups in. That's not his shot.
Foul's going to be called as they get tangled up there a little bit.
Now they're going to tee him up.
He swiped the ball away there at the end after
I thought he teed him up after he swiped it.
I heard another whistle as well, but I think it might have been him checking in.
Yeah.
It looked like they were going to call that one on 14, Jaheim Woodbury.
Big fella's battling down low.
He's not used to having another big man down there to battle with.
No.
That shot no good. Nice tap back in.
Austin's a handful, man, for guys at this level. I mean, he's so long, athletic, he's active. It's just tough to stop. Man, that's a heck of a take right there.
You think about it, he gets a little bit stronger. He's going to give some people problems at the next level as well. That one passed up and out of play. .52 seconds remaining here in the third. 62-33 is your score. Phoenix still on top of the Lions.
There you go. Go with the big man. Nice face-up game. Gets it to the open shooter. Can't blame the big fella. He's settling for that shot, Chase. That's Austin. I mean, I know he's probably trying to work on that, but he's settling for it.
Nice job by Williams.
And they're getting,
the defender's on his back and swing it over for the assist.
You got to credit Faith. They're not backing down and they're not giving up. They've actually outperformed these last 3 or 4 minutes, they've outperformed Prep, but they're just so far down. That's where they hurt.
That's where he reins in. Another one.
Where they hit shots like that.
For Corey Rutherford from the far side corner. A foul to be called
right before the quarter break.
Looked like Zach Austin was about to leave the gym. He comes right back in. Not sure if they're going to put any more time on the clock because the foul was called technically before the horn went off.
Yeah, it was called with the second, so.
And they're putting up half a second. Which will fade as soon as the ball is touched, but
which we'll probably end up catching. Being we are under the basket on the end, they're going to shoot it at if they do elect to put up the half-court shot.
They might, especially if Derek Williams knocks down the second. He doesn't.
Oh, man.
We
got a light.
Almost had a light shatter at center court. That would have been fun to clean up.
Oh, my. We would have been delayed for a while if that light falls. That thing's still shaking. We're going to go into break here as Prep leads 65-36.
If you tried to eat a nacho between quarters, you didn't have enough time, because that's exactly what I tried to do. We're right back here at Winston-Salem Prep. Prep on top, 65-36, excuse me, while I talk with my mouth half full. As the Phoenix glide in, that one's no good for Isaiah Aird. James, let's have you talk.
I'll start. You don't ever have to have me talk. I'll be happy to do it. As a big fella, Darius Everett blocks that one out of bounds. I've been impressed with him defensively this game. He's stayed straight up in the post. He's made people finish over him. That time he showed great timing on the block shot. And Prep again forces another turnover on a trap. They're maintaining around a 30-point lead the whole time. That would look like a carry right there. Let him get away with it. And number 3, Corey Rutherford. He's been impressive this game. 6'4" senior, showing the ability to get to the rim. Showed a couple of threes this game.
Has really come alive here in the second half as well, especially there late in the third. Knocked down a couple of big threes, had a couple in the first half as well.
The flow in this game, though, has been pretty good. I mean, I know it's a blowout, but even still, I mean, the flow's just been better. Last game was hampered a lot with foul calls for both teams. This game, they're letting them play, which is always creates better flow. So, and even still, I mean, these guys are attacking the basket. Both teams are. Good ball movement there. Reverses it around the horn, gets the open shooter and twos. Knocked down a couple. That's Marvin Reed Jr. was able to get that one. The ball sails out of bounds.
Farley did just that. He pretty much crawled up the floor. That one's no good.
Got to stop ball. You got to stop that man. Derek Williams is the high man for Faith Assembly. He might have 20 of their 38. He's got a lot. Good defense there. Good team defense.
Got him with the body there. That's going to send number 4, Aird, to the line.
Do we have a running clock in this game?
We do at one point. I can't remember at what point mercy rule comes into play as far as score, especially in the fourth quarter.
I'm guessing it might be. We'll find out here maybe soon if it's 30, but I doubt it's 30. It might be 40. He misses both free throws, so somebody's got to pick up ball. Good drive.
Digging in deep.
Oh,
and they're going to count it.
Got the NBA continuation call.
That's Randy Freeman Jr., the 6'3 sophomore, the only sophomore on this line squad. And he's going to go to the line for the and one opportunity. Can't complete it, but the Lions get the rebound, and they're going to go back to the line. It's going to be Jalen Randall.
They're not going to be happy about that if you prep on film tomorrow or, well, Monday. But, yeah, you said it. There's one freshman on this team and one sophomore and a lot of juniors and seniors. Prep actually has no freshmen or sophomores, which will leave all juniors and seniors. So this is a team I'm sure this could be competing for a state title this year at the 1A level.
They've got the squad to do it once again. They've got banners all over the place in this gym that say state champions.
Nice kick out. See, that's a good no call right there. They're letting them play. The refs are probably just wanting to get out of here, honestly.
That one goes out of play. It's going to stay on this end with the line. 6 minutes left. A 24-point lead.
And if you're Coach Reed for Faith Assembly, you know, right now the chances that you come back from down 24 with 6 minutes to go is very slim. So what you want to see from your guys is you want to see guys staying competing. You don't want to see them, you know, settle into bad shots. You want to play your system, play the way you play, and, you know, just try to win the final quarter. I mean, that should be your goal. And if you're prep, you don't want to fall into bad habits just because you have a lead. So I'm sure both coaches right now, there's always coaching to be done, and there's always lessons to be learned, especially at the high school level. I mean, these guys don't play, you know, 40, 50 games. Great hands there.
That's going to go out of play. Number 20.
I thought he called a timeout is what I heard, but they didn't seem to get it. They did.
His hand was
possession.
His hand was laying right there on the baseline.
Yep.
So, but at the end of the day, this kind of game can be beneficial for both of these teams. We're kind of right in the middle of the road of the basketball season, high school season, kind of moving towards the end as we're going to start heading to postseason play. Nice read again there by Williams. Both teams getting to play a lot of people that don't normally get to play. You're testing your depth of your entire team, and you're trying to mingle everybody together. So at the end of the day, it could be a blowout win, blowout loss for whichever team. But the point is to try and benefit your team with whatever outcome you've got.
And I hope some of these Independence players have their uniforms on underneath, because if they're just now getting changed, this game's going to go quick.
That
Deep
shot
three.
Up, no good.
Followed it. Nice kick out.
Corey Rutherford, another three-pointer
He's
from
got
the
a nice
corner. He's
stroke.
got three from that very spot.
Yeah, he's had his feet set there, was down, was ready to shoot. So nice no-look pass.
That shot falls for the sophomore. Yep,
Freeman's just making everything happen right now. You know, I had down he didn't even start this game. He did not start, and you know, I mean, I'm wondering if that's there was some discipline. I don't know what that was. I don't know if he normally comes off the bench, but you know, he's about played every minute though since he's come in the ball game. There he is again on the rebound, looks to push it. He's smooth, man. He is really smooth.
Williams, another finish.
He's got to have over 20 this game. But you got to guard him. My goodness, you're leaving him wide open in the corner. They're lucky that Rutherford didn't knock that one down.
Try to hit him backdoor, but Malik Willis said, nope, I'm going to take that one. High off the glass. Nice finish there for number 3. That's Patrick Harrington.
Faith's actually cut the lead to under 20. This is, you know, this is what you want to see from if you're the coach. If you're Coach Reed, you just want to see your guys compete. Trying to make this one close. Prep's just firing away.
Williams is going on attack mode once again. Can't get that one to fall.
It's a good no call, and Just got to board the ball.
Just not enough mustard on that hot dog for Randall.
I had a lot of mustard on my hot dog earlier.
That's how you got to have it. You got to have a lot of mustard and a lot of ketchup.
I had a lot of mustard and chili.
Oh, nice behind the back pass. Couldn't get the
finish. This game's getting sloppy. This is like the end of like an and one game that's a 30-point blowout. I mean, this thing is
and one game. I haven't seen that earth.
And now we got an intentional. Well, they called. Wow, they called
jump ball.
I can't believe
bear hug. Jump ball and a bear hug is exactly what just
looked like a foul to me. But they're gonna like to not call the foul and let these guys play. But both teams right now. This last 3:15 is just a showcase of. Oh man,
nobody's there.
Rutherford was looking. He thought somebody was behind him. Now he's trying. Now he's running some point guard. I think he's more of he's more of a 2-3. But nice pass, great pass.
Found the hole and Aird gets his name in the scorer's book. Looked to shuffle his feet a little bit there. No call. And Aird's got it again. Tries to look up. Found Rutherford. 2:40 left. 21-point lead for the Phoenix. Rutherford drives in with a.
He had a good idea,
hand.
But
that one nice tip away from number 14. That was Jaheim Woodbury.
These guys are getting up and down, man.
Nice extra pass. Shape.
Nice extra pass. Number 14, Jaheim Woodbury. You just called his name out, didn't you? He had a nice one extra pass to the wing. Wide open shooter. And
Aird knocked it down. That's 5 straight points for Aird. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes left in this matchup. A 24-point lead for the Phoenix. Lions trying to dig deep and just pad their stats a little bit. Foul's going to be called and send Derek Williams to the line for 2 shots.
This crowd's been really quiet this game. It's, Derek Williams at the line. He's had a heck of a game. Played really well for this Faith Assembly Christian Academy Lions.
Williams knocks down that one as well. The lead is 23. I've seen no running clock.
Yeah, the clock's not going to run at this point.
Yep.
Thought it might be maybe last 2 minutes, but
remember to stay tuned here on Netcast Sports. We've got one more matchup for you on the night. We've got R.J. Reynolds High School taking on Charlotte Independence. It's going to be.
I'm really looking forward to that game.
It's going to be a great game. High-powered. Reynolds has really come around over the last few years. Dug themselves out of a hole. Weren't that tremendous for a while, but have turned their program around. And Charlotte Independence has plenty of athletes on their squad. Should be a great one. James is going to stay here with you, and our buddy Brandon will be here with James as I'm going to go try and find somewhere to eat dinner. That one just led him a little bit too much was Baker Mayfield. Excuse me, Isaiah Aird. And it's going to go back over to Faith Assembly.
The refs, they're just going to. I like that no call. You stayed straight up, but they're not going to call much in this game.
14's going to pull for 3. That one doesn't go.
Woodbury.
Nice fight for the rebound was Randall. Williams tries to find a seam, lost it. They got to call a foul. I could hear it through my headphones.
Yep. In this game, they're just. I think everybody's just waiting for this one to be over. So.
Williams knocks it down. The lead down to 22 with 71 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. As we mentioned right after this matchup, R.J. Reynolds will be taking on Charlotte Independence in the last game of the City's Hoops Invitational. A nice steal there. And drawing the foul is number 3, Patrick Harrington.
Prep's got to stop fouling. They've got more fouls in the last 10 seconds than they've got in the whole fourth quarter.
Knocks down the first. Andy buries the second. Rutherford looking inbound, gives it to Aird. Guarded tightly there by number 25. Rutherford gets held. Another foul's to be called, this time on Randall for the Lions. Nice pass up. Arrington waited for his man to fly over, but now Prep's coming away with it. Glides in and he gets a bucket.
Hey, Jones,
15.
He gets the cheers of the crowd on that one.
Doesn't get to see a whole lot of action. You love it when your players that don't see a lot get their name in the box score.
Look up, man.
As he's got it once again. It's Jones. That was the last we've heard this crowd all game.
Yeah, it really was.
Aird from the corner. Can't knock that one down. It's brought down by the Lions. Easy lay in there for Harrington. Now the final second's going to tick off, and that's going to be a big-time victory. A 21-point win. Winston-Salem Prep over Faith Assembly Christian Academy. Stay tuned right here with Netcast Sports. We got one more matchup. RJ Reynolds and Charlotte Independence right here on netcastsports.com.